far-fetched etymologies, false etymologies, folk etymologies, fanciful etymologies of the gee whiz school, and cutesy character derivations. Heisig does introduce etymological knowledge into his system, but he intentionally and systematically does introduce things that can't be substantiated by recourse to etymological study. So it's an important question. I'll just say that there's a lot about etymological knowledge that we don't know for sure. There are uncertainties about the etymologies that exist, and so when a student learns characters through etymological knowledge, he may pick up some distortions even from the best awarenesses we have. Secondly, and I wish I could say more about that, but more importantly perhaps, no matter, let's see, few, if any, students start studying Chinese as a foreign language with the intent of becoming etymologists, yet virtually all of them struggle with the burdens the Chinese script places on memory. Seems to me that if the choice is between etymological precision and relief from memory, our beginning learners are more in need of the latter. Okay? What are the underlying cognitive processes? Heisig's approach, this is another question, his approach can be expected to employ. I can't get to this, but let me just, time-wise, let me just say that language learning strategies have been categorized by those who do this kind of thing into metacognitive, cognitive, and social affective strategies. Out of these three, there's no question that Heisig's approach is more cognitive in nature than anything else, although there are clearly affective and metacognitive factors connected with it. Out of the cognitive language learning strategies, his strategy is, this is why I say it's a sophisticated strategy. It employs all three kinds of cognitive strategies that are generally referred to: organizational strategies, elaborative strategies, and rehearsal strategies. It's a sophisticated system. The other thing I'd say again is that it's very closely again related to the keyword method in important ways. Well, I need to skip this and go in the last minute or two to this question. What does this really have to do with reading? You can't just string one-word translation equivalents together and call that reading. This sounds like another quick literacy nostrum or another get literate quick scheme. Response. It's certainly true that reading is more than just stringing together individual morphemes. A good response to this objection would take me 50 pages. It has taken me 50 pages before. Deals with modularity and automaticity in word recognition. But let me just say that in the first language literature on English, mostly, first language reading literature, there's a great deal of emphasis more recently on, I don't know if I can say great deal, but there's an exciting emphasis on the quality of mental representations. And these mental representations are best indicated by one's ability to spell the word. The idea is that the quality of your spelling may indicate the quality of your mental representation for an individual word. And about 1 minute? Okay. Quality of your mental representation, and another important idea is that our productive ability, writing ability, and receptive ability, reading ability, share the same mental representation. I'm especially interested in Heisig's approach to Chinese characters because I think it focuses so clearly on orthographic knowledge. I'm hopeful that it will give us a way to get more quickly to the kind of print exposure with authentic materials that can further strengthen those mental representations. Lots of other objections and questions. I'll just say this: do the materials exist for Chinese? The answer is no, but Heisig and I are working on them. Another question, do we think they could ever be used for formal class contexts? Maybe not, but we'll have to see. There's certainly things we haven't thought of. If this doesn't work, I want to throw it out. But theoretically, I think it's very strong, and I'll hope to share that in other forums with you. Thank you.
好， 这个就是看的呀。